My name is Michael Uetz, and I'm a strategic consultant with Mind in Marketing, and I graduated from NDSU in 1982. I grew up in southwest North Dakota, a small town called Beach. When I was in the 7th grade, I ended up going out to the family ranch and working for my uncle. My grandfather gave each of us a cow, and the goal was for us to raise a couple head of cattle to use to support us when we went away to school. I went to NDSU for Ag Econ and Finance. So when I was a junior, I interned with the Federal Land Bank. Loved the opportunity. They made me an offer for full-time employment after I graduated, and that was kind of my dream. That's where I wanted to be. Got a letter my senior year from a university I'd never heard of, Cornell, offering to have me come and work with a professor there in the Ag Econ department. I decided to take this opportunity and go see what Cornell had to offer me. What I did in the research realm at Cornell really was a kickstart to where my career would go from there. I started working with a professor named Ed McLaughlin in trying to understand the dynamics of supermarket delis. After I left Cornell, I had an incredible career with the National Livestock and Meat Board and then the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, but there came a time when they wanted everybody on the team to move to Denver, and I chose not to go. I reached out to a good friend of mine, Dan Amstein, and we started Myden in 2004. The thing that we really got passionate about was when we worked with meat companies, with ag companies.
The reason why Michael's deserving of this award is he has achieved something in the meat industry that very few others have. What his career has really done is help bring clarity to that meat case, not only in terms of helping consumers understand the nutritional value of those meat products, but also helping consumers see innovative ways that they can prepare those products. Michael's experience growing up in Western North Dakota really translates into, his career and the things that he's achieved.
The kinds of things that I've done in my career were bringing nutrition labeling to the packages of meat in the meat case, understanding how to bring more value to the end cuts of an animal because we have to sell the entire animal, working to understand the consumer's mindset and what drives them to purchase in the meat case or at a grocery store or when they're purchasing online. I really tried to be someone who challenged the industry, but also worked to evolve the industry and make sure that we continue to be relevant, evolving and changing an industry, but it's also been on supporting and developing young individuals. We're finding that more of our kids who grew up on a farmer ranch aren't staying on the farmer ranch. Not necessarily because they don't want to, but they can't. They can't financially afford to.
One of the great ways that Michael's given back to NDSU is to create this scholarship endowment for students.
The Michael Uetz Scholarship Program really focuses on students who want to get a degree in agriculture. It's very satisfying to give back in that way and work to attract and develop youth for our industry.
Having our students be able to see an industry professional that's came from kind of the same walk of life that they're coming from, maybe it opens some doors for them that they hadn't thought about in terms of career, or helps them understand, what other technical expertise, training might they need to get to be able to step into a career like that.
When I went to North Dakota State, I went there for an education, but I really took away the ability to interact with people. I took that and continued to use it and develop it in my career.